Alrighty guys, this is DomConker, aka Dylan. Today we are going to showcase Beiduo, one of my favorite characters of all time. Every time I use this character, I feel like I'm Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. She is a fantastic character, and she is fun to play, and she is the only character that has the ability to full counter. So today what we'll do is we'll go over an overview, her skills and talents, artifact suggestions, compositions, and we'll do a little bit of a showcase of her combos regarding to, obviously the team composition. So first we'll go over the skills and talents here. As for her skills, her regular skill is her counter. You can use it just by holding it. You can block 2 attacks. It's pretty useful in most situations as long as you know your enemy's attack patterns. This is by far one of the best skills in the game. However, if you press it right before you get hit, you can do a perfect counter, which will massively increase your damage. Her ultimate ability allows you to have like an AoE electro ability that bounces from character to character. It's really nice, and Beiduo doesn't have to be on the field to use this skill. Or I mean, obviously she has to be on the field, but then you can swap her out and use like another DPS. Beiduo could be used as a main DPS or sub DPS because of this ability. And then obviously she has her other 2 abilities, which also give her attack speed, attack damage, and all that good stuff. As for artifacts that I personally use is a 4-piece Thundering Fury. That way you get that super conduct, 40% extra damage, and reduced cooldowns. You can also go 2-piece Thundering Fury with a 2-piece Noblesse set to get her elemental burst, a little bit of that extra kick if you need it. Right now I just don't have a good enough set to really swap into a 2-piece Noblesse set. So right now I'm just running the 4-piece Thundering Fury, which overall works pretty well, if I may say so myself. Team compositions. You do want to run another electro character, that way you're able to get her energy recharge.
I created another universe.
Beiduo does lack energy recharge overall. One way to fix her energy recharge is with her sands. Instead of running attack percentage, you can run energy recharge if you are lacking that energy recharge. Substats that you really want to aim for is crit rate, crit damage, and then you also want some energy recharge somewhere if you can. However, if you are running a second electro character, it's not absolutely needed. Team compositions. Personally, I like to run Beiduo with Fischl, just because then Fischl can use her Oz while Beiduo is on the field, getting all those energy recharge particles while she's on the field. Another character that's really good with Beiduo is Xingqiu. Xingqiu's ultimate allows him to have his rain swords, causing superconduct consistently when you are using Beiduo's ultimate along with Xingqiu's ultimate. For me, I like to run Beiduo as a sub DPS, so I like to run main DPS Tartaglia with a sub DPS Beiduo. That way I can get full usage out of all of her superconducts. Right now we'll go over a little bit of her full counter, and then after that we'll just completely destroy this ruined guard to show you what I'm talking about. So right now I'm going to show what a not perfect counter is compared to a perfect counter. So a non-perfect counter, you would go like that. It's still a decent amount of damage, but it's nowhere near what you would want. Here's a perfect counter rate.
Back at ya.
Oh. Did about 11k. 11k with substats like that is pretty solid.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
typically you would
I'm always
want to
ready.
run a 2-to-1 ratio for crit rate, crit damage. So if you have 50% crit rate, you'd want about 100% crit damage. So you can see I'm running a little low on my crit rate ratio compared to my crit damage, but it's okay. I'm still working on her. She's a character that I do love and will continue to raise, so I do expect to complete her eventually. Also, weapons. There's 2 great weapons I suggest. Wolf's Gravestone is her #1 because of the attack percentage. Free-to-play option would be the prototype. Another option would be Rain Slasher for the electro damage if you do not have the other 2 weapons. However, since this is free to play, this is a really easy weapon to get. So now we're going to do a little bit of a full combo here regarding to her skill set right after this guy stops doing his Windmill of Death.
Let me weave you a verse. Power that ended Hypton!
As you can see, it's just consistent, super conduct, and you just basically melt anything that you fight. I hope you like my little Beiduo showcase that I had here. Please like, subscribe, comment if you have any suggestions regarding to my videos, and I hope you guys have a great day.